Baldwin-Fish Hatcheries by Davis Baldwin. Native fish hatcheries are good for the environment because they help keep the amount of fish stable in that area. On Tuesday, April 3rd, I was invited to help transfer small fry or small baby fish from the Cedar Creek Fish Hatchery to Rhodes Pond in Hebo, Oregon, for the fry to grow into bigger fish. When I was there, I helped transport 109,000 fall Chinook salmon in the fry stage of their life cycle. I learned all about the life cycle of a fish and how they grow from eggs to larvae to fry to smolt to adult fish. Once the fish are almost adults, they are released from the pond and then live in the creek for 9 months to 1 year. Then they swim up to the ocean and live there until there's no more food. Then 2 to 5 years later, they swim upstream to the place where they were born, lay eggs, and die. This is called spawning. One thing that is unique about Cedar Creek Hatchery is that they have a native fish program. The program takes eggs and sperm from wild female and male fish that are caught on Cedar Creek. They fertilize the eggs, and the wild larvae grow into smolt at the hatchery. The fish are like a hybrid of native and hatchery fish. The hatchery uses water from the creek so that the fish will come back to Cedar Creek when they are ready to spawn. They know to go back to that place because when they are young, they imprint on that smell. Fish have one of the best senses of smell in the animal kingdom. I didn't know that, did you? One fact that I found interesting is that hatchery fish have coated wires in their nose. People who work at the hatchery put the coated wire in the fatty part of the fish's nose when the fish is a fry. They do this to keep track of how many fish return back to the creek to spawn. The wire is so small that you need a microscope to see the coat on it. Another fun fact that I learned is that steelhead can spawn 2 or 3 times, while salmon only spawn once. Lastly, I learned that all hatchery fish have a fin clipped off. The hatchery does this so people can identify that the fish are from hatchery and not wild. When you go fishing, you are only allowed to keep and eat the fish that are not wild. Overall, I had a great time at Cedar Creek and Rhodes Pond. I didn't know there was so much to learn about how hatcheries worked. I was invited back in June to help clip all 109,000 fish fins. I hope that I could go.